I wasn't going to actually talk about this at all, but hey, you guys asked for my opinion, so here it is. If you guys aren't familiar with what I'm talking about, for those of you that aren't familiar, Druski, a famous, I guess, comedian now. He's famous for like making a bunch of skits and things, which, yeah, I believe I made a video on him before. Actually, not too long ago, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, not very, very long ago, actually. It's probably maybe a month ago. I don't know. Days all blend together for me now at this point. You know, I don't know what day is what. Sometimes, sometimes I don't have a clue what the day is. But anyway, yeah, he made another skit. And in this skit, he impersonates Erika Kirk. Now, I'm going to play the video. And then we're going to obviously do a little more discussion about this entire thing. So with that being said, here it is. Check it out.
Get on your feet, boy!
Raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. We are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible. Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have all organic pop cup.
organic?
Yes, everything organic.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
4, 3, 7. Oh, are you good? 4, 3, 2. Hold your chest lifted. We're gonna lift.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes, because they are the ones who mattered most.
That is the only mildly funny part of the skit. And it's not even him. It's the black guy in the background. When he's like, we have to protect especially all white men. And the black guy in the background, you know, the guard, I guess, is like, wait, what? What? Huh? You know? That's like the only even mildly funny part. Typically, I ain't gonna lie, they're kind of funny. But it wasn't funny at all. And no, I'm not being a hater. I'm not being one of these sticklers like, oh my goodness, you're not allowed to make fun of Republicans. Yes, you are. You are allowed to make fun of Republicans. But also, we're allowed to make fun of y'all too. Okay? let that be said. But also, you know, before I get down that whole rabbit hole, for those of you that wanted a more in-depth explanation as to why he was doing certain things and stuff like that, here's a little explanation on why he was doing certain things. Because he was actually emulating, in some situations and circumstances, things that Erika Kirk genuinely has done. So check that out.
Oh, I am willing to bet that Erika Kirk is pissed about the new skit that Druski just released. Can't nobody say that this man is not funny. And I fear Druski ate. The first part of this skit, he shows up with the sparklers in that all-white outfit. Let me tell you, he got the look right all the way from the hair on her head to the shoes on her feet. Stop. Then the devil stare that nobody can forget. And once again, I fear Druski 8. Then he goes into the weird, awkward scenes where it always feels like she's making herself look like she's crying. And no, he couldn't forget the hand gesture, because she never fails to do this after she gets done looking like she's about to cry. And then throwing his twist on Erika Kirk's weird speeches that just never land right. I just know Erika Kirk right now is sitting back looking at this skit with those devilish eyes. She is so mad about this, because I'm afraid that Druski didn't miss one time with his representations of Erika Kirk. But y'all, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
Listen, making fun of someone whose husband died in a horrific fashion, right? We all saw it. Well, hopefully you didn't see it. I unfortunately saw it, because that's not what I expected when I was searching, right? That's going a little too far. Everything else for me, it's on the table. It's on the table. You know, I'm not somebody who just gets offended about anything and everything, because also at the end of the day, if we spent all of our days getting offended every time somebody on the left did something utterly ridiculous, we'd be pretty offended a lot. We'd be pretty offended a lot. I mean, you got to keep in mind, these are people that will literally kill you because of who you voted for. I dropped a YouTube short, was it yesterday? Maybe it was yesterday, of a gentleman who was running for, office in his town as a Republican, and some leftist shot up his house. Like, that's how crazy these folks are. So if we spend our time being offended about anything and everything, it's not an enjoyable life. Now, once again, making fun of her crying because her husband died, that's crossing the line. But everything else, her doing, I don't even know what you call the yoga. What do you call that? What ladies? What? Hold on, let me put it back up on the screen. Like, what is this called? It's called something. Like, making fun of her because I guess she did this at some point. I don't know. I've never seen it, but all right, cool. It's not funny, but that's fair game. That's and here's the thing. He has made fun of genuinely everybody. He's made fun of black people. He's made fun of white people. He's made, actually, Aiden Ross, actually, I saw this earlier. Aiden Ross was like, hey, make fun of Jews next. And if you don't know who Aiden Ross is, he is a Jewish individual. And he was like, bro, you've made fun of everybody. Now it's time to make fun of Jews. So he's made fun of everybody. So if I'm going to be fair, I got to give him credit for that. It ain't like something where he just was only making fun of Erika Kirk. Now, if that was the case, yeah, the whole thing, just throw the whole thing out. But once again, and I want to make this clear, making fun of somebody because they're crying over their husband's death, crazy, right? Crazy. Making fun of her ordering, what was he even ordering? I don't even remember. Hold on, let me turn the sound back on.
Yes, everything organic.
Like, making fun of her ordering organic food. All right, cool. It's not funny, but like, all right. You know what I mean? Like, okay, and whatever this is, okay, but I don't know. I think, one, it could have been done in a funnier way. Like, it just was like, I don't know, lackluster, and could have left the crying part out, whether you think Erika Kirk is fake crying or whatever, because that's the, leftist whole thing. Oh, she's just fake crying. She just wants to make it look like she's crying. Whether you feel like she's faking or not, could have left that out, right? If you would have left that out, and minus the Bible stuff too. Like, you can leave that out too. All right, Bible and the crying, everything else is on the table for me. But I'm a different type of individual too. Like, I like dark humor. Anybody that knows me knows I like dark humor. I like some stuff that a lot of folks will be mortified by. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like a lot of stuff is genuinely funny, and I think in today's world, way too many people are offended by way too much stuff. Way too much stuff. Now, typically it's coming from the left. They're offended about everything. I mean, you say anything, even remotely negative about somebody on the left, and it's like, you're racist! You know, it's like the end of the world. But yeah, I'm not somebody who's easily offended personally. I got better things to worry about, you know? But yeah, all in all, trash, right? Not because, you know, it was super offensive. I mean, once again, the death tears and the Bible off limits, right? But even just like the rest of it, like it wasn't even funny. Like at least make it funny. Like give me the laugh at least once. Like please, you know what I mean? Like give me the laugh at least once. Like you could have made it at least a little bit funny. Like it wasn't even funny at all. So yeah, trash. But hey, as always, y'all get in the comments. I'm sure some of y'all disagree with me, and that's fine. I'm not above criticism, or I'm not saying that y'all have to agree with everything that I say. So let me know your thoughts and your opinions. Be honest. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Why or why not? Let me know. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.